What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Elios Madzai, and today we are finally going to be putting on the RS5 grille on the Audi S5. Now, I've had this grille on since I bought it. Obviously, it comes with the car. It's the S5 grille. I did paint it black. It did look very good, but I've always liked the RS5 grille. So we finally picked up an RS5 grille, obviously from eBay. It had the RS5 badge here, but we're not going to be putting that on. I'm going to see if I can take off that S5 badge and put it on that. If not, then I'll order a new one. The license plate holder, we're not going to be running that. It just simply comes off, and then we have the full grille. It's a honeycomb grille compared to the, what do we call this? No idea what this is called, but it gets rid of that. But it matches already because the fog light covers, they're honeycomb. So I'm not really sure why they did that. So we're going to be putting on that grille and basically kind of doing a walkthrough of how to do it. This is my first time kind of doing it, obviously. I've watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos on how to do it. It doesn't look too complicated, looks pretty easy, but I do say that a lot in a lot of my videos, and then it always takes so much longer getting that done. So we're just kind of fly through it all. I want to get started on it, and then I'll show you the process of how it goes on and then what it looks like after that. So I'll check you out real soon. I'm going to leave the wheels on for doing this. I don't want to jack it up and take off the wheels. I'm going to try to see if I can finagle this without doing all that. So basically you're going to have like two T20 bolts basically here. So just get your T20, take those off. You're going to have some push clips that are holding the fender liner in. You just basically pinch it and it slides right off. So those are your two T20 bolts. I kind of went ahead and did it already because I kind of want to fly through this. So basically just the two T20 bolts, one here, one there, get that off. Then you can just move this cover off. Once you move the cover off, you won't be really see because it's too dark in there, but there's the fog light that you have to take off, the harness off of that. And then behind there, if you can kind of see back there, if not, there's two 10mm bolts that you'll just have to take out of that. Once you have those out, you can just pop this bumper off, and then we'll move on to the other side here. So same thing over here. Sorry for the darkness, but basically same thing. A T20 bolt here, T20 bolt there, take off the push clip, and then basically same kind of thing over here. Once you have that out, like I said earlier, you're gonna want to take off the fog light harness out of the fog light. You pop that out, and same thing, two 10mm bolts on here, and then you can pop this side off too. So obviously my car was in a front end accident because this is not an OEM bolt and washer. That one is, that's an OEM bolt. This is not. Same with the other side. I've noticed the same thing too. This OEM bolt. Cool. Like, cool. Good stuff. Whoever repaired this car, good job. So basically once those are off, and then you just move on to popping the hood, because you have two other, I believe it's T20 bolts as well too, right near the bumper support or the rad support. Well, that's new. Let's see, that shock's blown. Good, great job. Good to know. So basically, I'm gonna have to pop this cover off to show you the rest of that, but we're gonna have to find something to support this. I did not know that just went. Oh yeah, she's pissing blew it. Good to know. Is that OEM? Probably not. We'll have to get a new one of that too. Okay, don't mind this. For now, this will work to hold the hood. I guess this shock just blew. That must have just happened. So that's not working, holding the hood up. And this hood is goddamn heavy. So this will work. I just found this in the garage. Worked perfectly. In between the manifold, it sits up there. Anyways, back to it. We're gonna have to pop these push clips off. Looks like my car only came with two. Good stuff. Anyways, you just push these tabs in, and then you'll pop them out, push that tab in, pop that out, and then we'll remove this cover, and then we'll show you the two T20 bolts on either side. Pop that off, and then you just remove the bumper. So let's get to it. So it makes sense why mine came with only 2 clips. So I guess whoever repaired this car from the front end accident broke these, because basically both of them broke popping them off. You literally push them in, you pry them off, and then they break basically like that. So basically that's why these 2 were missing. So we'll have to order all new ones from Audi, which is okay. I'm okay with that. You just quickly just pop that off. And then these are the 2 T20 bolts I was telling you guys about. So you just take that one off, take that one off, and I believe that should be it. I don't think you have to do anything else, but we'll just try popping those off and see where this goes. Okay, so I got it off. Basically, it's pretty straightforward. You just pry it off from here, massage it slowly so it doesn't kind of crinkle the bumper itself and ruin your paint. So kind of just pop it all out. If you have everything taken off properly, like the fog light harness, and then this yaw sensor up front, if that's even called a yaw sensor, who knows what that is, but if you take off everything properly, it'll come right off. So now I can go ahead and take off this grille. I know this looks probably weird. I see this in almost every Audi video, that the front bumper support, this dash bar, looks like it's been in like an accident, but that's just how Audi did this. It's so confusing why they did it like this. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, thank you. Looks like we're gonna have to clean this all out, which is okay. But after that, you basically have, I don't know how many, about 6 T20 bolts up here. And then you're gonna have basically 5 more down here. Once you take this off, you have 2 more on either side, and that's it. You just gotta pry it off these clips, and this should come right out. So I'll go ahead and take all these bolts out, and then show you how to pry this all off. Okay guys, that was more of a pain in the ass than I thought. Basically, you just gotta pop all these clips off with a flathead screwdriver. There's basically 6 up top. There's 2 over here, there's 1 over here on either side, and then there's about 6 down here, which all took some time. You have to literally finagle it all the way off, and it'll just pop out just like that. I found out there's actually 2 more T20 bolts inside these 2. That's what I was having so much trouble with. I found out afterwards, so just take that off and then you should be good to go. Other than that, that's out, and let's put the new grille on. All right. It is all on now. It's very straightforward. You basically just have to clip it all back in, just like taking off the old one, and then you have to put all your T20 bolts in the back, just like before. With the stock bash bar, a lot of guys don't run the plastic piece here. It's because it's too thick. Basically, a lot of guys just paint this black, so I went ahead and just cleaned it quickly. Got my black paint, nice metallic shiny paint. Doesn't really matter as long as it holds up pretty good, so I gave it a good clean. That way it lasts quite a long time. And let's spray that and then put this bumper back on. All right, let's spray this quickly. I should cover the back of that rad. I think this is the AC condenser. I should cover the back of that so that none of the fins get sprayed. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do that before I start this again. Like I said, I'm not gonna go overboard because that really doesn't really show. It's mostly just the middle. And just like that, it's all black. I'm not gonna go overboard because it's gonna be covered by the grille, but I just wanna make sure it gets thoroughly protected and never peels off in the future, so that should be okay like that. Okay, I'll do one more coat after this, put the bumper back on, and she's all done. And just like that, guys, it's all done. I buttoned everything all back together, basically reverse what I did, and she's all done. Damn, that looks so good. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like, follow, also comment below. If you're new to the channel, like I said, drop a follow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.